Hi. Welcome or welcome back to Black Smoke Chat. Hi. Oops, sorry. Put my big hand in your face. I'm Lena. And oh man. My eyes are, look. My eyes are so bright. So are yours. So are yours. Guys, if you found me today, if you found the black in the smoke, that's real effects. And we're gonna chat a little bit. If you found me, you've shifted into the 5D. The 5D. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, D. Woo, you made it. Yahoo! Congratulations. Now what'd you do? Now what'd you do? It ain't all freak nicks and fun times, is it? Shoot, it's not all asteroids and cartoon comic books. It's not. This 5D, it looked the same, but it ain't. You hear me? It looked the same, but it ain't. You shifted. You shifted. You shifted. You made the conscious decision to do it and not be left behind for 7 more years of BS on this 3-dimensional plane. You shifted. 1:44 on the timer when I looked up. You know that's right. You shifty, bright-eyed heaven. So-and-so you. You beautiful childlike wonder. That's right, Connie. My confirmation chair. She gonna be making so much noise today because she got to talk. Man. Hot diggity dog. Spiritual dudes and dudettes. This is nuts. This 5D, man. People, how do you know if you should? If you gotta ask, you really don't know. I can tell you quick, if you've been doing your work, if you've been trying to keep yourself away from the things that drag you down, people, places, and things, if you've been drawn to different things you ain't never thought about before, why are you thinking about Thoth and Atlantis and Egypt and all that? What? That's crazy talk. What? Water, like it's like natural, like you got to have. It's like water, but empty. I gotta get water. You want water? Be outside. You don't seem to be in that same nonsense that you used to be in. Meaning habits, confirmation, habits falling away. Old stuff just don't. Ears ringing. Phantom pains in the body. Heart expanding. Really feel physical pain in your heart and your extremities. Can you hear me? I got a little power mode. I gotta hurry up and talk. That was 3:35 when I did that on the timer. Stop it. Light up. Light up. I don't know why that's so dark. Unless it did something. It's still going. My lights are still lit, but it's just really dark. Why are you so dark? Oh, unless it did something. Here, wait. Oh, you can do that. And lighten it up. Well, that's too light. That's like, look, I'm outside. That's not right. See that? We don't need edited. This is real time. Oh, and I can do this too. That still looks like I'm outdoors. Sorry. I don't really like that light. I don't like that light. All right, let's do that. I don't want that. Dang, this is gonna be weird. I can't. This is the stuff that you edit out or turn it off. But not me, baby. We gonna do this together. We gonna do this together. That's how it sounds and symptoms. And of course the stuff you always hear about, the repeating numbers. For me, it's repeating words. Somebody's saying something at the exact time I say it, and stuff like that. I'm like, and so you gotta remember that word, because that word, remember the numbers, look what the numbers mean. You know, you'll hear something, a book, You know, you're like, what does that mean? Let me look that up. Your interests are changing, you know? Shifting. You're shifting. It ain't like, oh, I became so religious. It's not religion. It's a shift. It's a vibrational shift. And you just become in alignment with yourself, your higher self, your middle self, your lower self, your thought, your feeling, your action within your body. Oh, don't hassle the hoss. My shirt. And don't hassle the hoss. He gave me this shirt at his own hands. His own hands. When I lived in California, I was a seat filler, an extra background, knowing I was supposed to act, but I was so had this fear of being seen. But all this time, no. And when America's Got Talent started, David Hasselhoff was a judge, and we're gonna count how many times this strap and this strap falls on this shirt I got underneath. It's a shirt I hadn't worn in a long time. I guess I lost weight. It's been falling. That was one. But he gave it to me during, they were like doing set change and getting the next act out and all that. And Bill Bellamy was the host. So it's been that's 20-some years. For sure, it's over 20 years. And so that's how old this shirt is. He gave it to me, but he asked a question about what he did before Knight Rider. And I said, Dr. Snapper, Young and the Vespas. And he was like, you are way too young to know about that. And I'm like, I'm older than I look. He gave it to me. It was a real shirt. It's over the years have been cropped into my coolness to show off my guns. But yeah, isn't that funny? So don't hassle. Look at his eyes. Don't hassle the Hoff. When he was on All My Children, Young and the Restless, I used to watch it with my grandma. And she loved Dr. Snapper, and so did I. I thought he was the best looking thing on the planet. There was nothing looking. And I've had by that time, there'd been Opie Cunningham, there'd been Chachi, because he was there like the late 70s. So I'd already had, crushes on all these little different TV people. But when he got on there, I was like, daytime is nice. And he was even before Blackie Parish. That was my biggest soap opera love, John Stamos. You can't beat Blackie Parish. That man, he changed my whole life. I was in love with that dude. Oh my gosh. Ralph Macchio was before that, but daytime wise, it was Dr. Snapper and Blackie Parish. Those are my two daytime. Oh yeah, cool, right? Got a story for everything. 7:51 on the timer. 7:51 on the timer. Confirmation before I even say it. Yesterday, I went to the bank. Just make a deposit. I came out of the bank. And 808. The reason I'm the 808, but just call me D nice. Got out of the Connie. Confirmation. This is true. Came out of the bank. And I didn't even walk 2 steps, maybe, because I was in it. Here, you open the door, push the door out, and I got out of the way of the door, but I wasn't far enough to be anywhere. I was just like 2 steps, and I just stopped. And I started looking kind of confused, and I know I did, I guess. And a voice behind me said, "Did you forget where you parked?" And I went, and I laughed. I said, "No." I said, I just put money in the bank. And I'm debating if I want to go to the store right here, because they got Dollar General. I'm debating if I want to go to the store and spend the money I just deposited. And I went, okay. And I was like I decided, I said, okay. I am just going to let it sit in there a little bit longer. Not much longer, but a little longer. And he laughed. And that was our conversation. And I kind of looked over my shoulder at him. And he had white whiskers, beard cut like you don't see, not just like a New York, California, somebody kind of guy, but nice, and had a beanie on, and he was like a little bit taller than me, and like my complexion of brown, and had dressed nice, young looking, but not saggy baggy. I don't like that. I just don't like that. But casual, I was like, and I was like, I am not gonna let this man see that I see him as attractive. I don't really see people like that. I just see the light. It was the light. It was the most light. That was 10. That was, let's say, wait, 10:15 on the timer. When I looked up, it was 10:10. I couldn't get my mouth to talk. He had the most light I've ever seen on a person. And I don't like, you know what I'm saying? That's what we're here for, to see, to find our fellow. And I'm so used to just, and I'm not rude in public, but I just really keep to myself unless I reach out to you. I'm not trying to instigate a so I didn't really turn around and engage him like I should have, I guess. But, you know, but we had our interaction, and I got into my car, and he was parked right in front of the bank, and I was behind. And just sitting in the car doing my stuff, how you do. You finish the bank, you put your card back, and you close it, and you write, and you do that, and you put that over, and you put it in purse. And I saw him. I wasn't sitting there to watch him, you know, what car he's going, but I saw him go to the car. I happened just to look up, and it was a nice looking Dodge, like a sporty, like a Charger, like, and it was black and red, like really decked out, and you don't see that in where I'm at. Like, the heck? So not even looking at, like, the sport of it and all that, and the fact he was nice dressed and all that. The license plate had, on capital letters, G-O-D and the number 1. Not a hashtag mark, but just God 1. When I saw that and he pulled off where I could see the, I just tripped. I just had to sit there for a minute, and I started laughing, and then I started like celebrating, like, you bright eyes, shifty, having so. I just freaking was rejoicing. I guess that's the word. I was celebrating. People thought I was nuts in that car in front of the darn TVA bank. At 12:26 on the timer. Confirmation check, talking kind of. Hokey smokes. Man, God. Man. I don't need to know anything. So my point is, I think that man was God. I'm sorry. I think. Thank God. He said, did you forget where you parked? 13 on the timer. 1300. I just believe God is a very brown-skinned, attractive black man that drives a Dodge Charger. 1313. I believe that. I'm gonna never see that man. And I'm gonna be trying to look for him. That was ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous. I didn't talk. I just said, guys, there was a man, a white man. This is true too. A white man. I don't go very many places, so where was he at? Was I at the bank? Oh, I was just at the bank. Oh, it was at the bank because I saw God. I saw God at the bank, and I saw. Gosh, man. I saw God at the bank, and I saw Santa. I'm trying to think, where have I eaten out? There it is. I knew it. I knew I'd gone somewhere. Okay, I went to the casino 2 days ago on Thursday. And the portal was the 12th, Friday. Well, I sure was going to go Friday, but, you know, anyway. But a white man with the beard and just cute, and it was with his wife. He was at the, sitting at a slot machine. And I walked past him and I said, I've been really good this year. I was 1444 on the timer. I said, him and his wife just laughed. I said, I've been really good. They're like, okay, you know, I guess ladies usually has to sit in her husband's lap, but I didn't. So they laughed. And I just kept walking. So Thursday, I saw Santa, real life Santa Claus. And yesterday, Friday, on the portal of 12/12, I saw God. Or the closest thing to God I ever seen. He had the bright eyes. His light. He was so attractive to me. People say, oh no, that's the devil, when the devil's that cute. No, that wasn't like a seductive. It wasn't seductive. It was clean and pure, and we just both made each other laugh quick, and that's it. And a part of me still wishes I would have talked to this man. But I guess that's all the interaction was. And for me to see 1555 on the time to see God won. Dude. Tell me. Seeing Santa and God. That's not a delusional person. I guess tomorrow I'm going to see the Easter Bunny. I don't know what to tell you. David Hasselhoff gonna come and give me another shirt or something. What? It's God won. So if you needed a confirmation, that's crazy. Isn't that something? So he drives around in the black and red Dodge Charger. Yeah, it was dumb. I don't know. The car was nice. The light was on him. And it was fantastic. And that's what we look for. We look in their eyes. And number 2, that failed. So we count this. However many numbers that fall, that's the number you play in the Powerball. That's the Powerball number. 3. Sorry. I just keep falling. It's a shirt that I used to love. And I've lost weight and I'm wearing it. And I guess it just falls down. I lost weight in the chest region. So the shirt won't stay up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yesterday, 17:22 on the timer. So I'm so thankful. I was so thankful. And I'm still in this grateful energy. Like, you can't tell me nothing right now. Like, I feel like everything is okay. Like, everything is okay. I'm at Santa on Thursday and God on Friday. That's what I'm gonna call this video. I'm at Santa. In this 3D reality, I'm at Santa on Thursday and God on Friday. So I guess Saturday, today, Saturday. Connie, I'm gonna meet the, there it goes, Loch Ness Monster. I'm gonna go to the lake and meet the Loch Ness Monster. You don't know what I'm doing. God won. Confirmation chair. I need to give you a new chair. I don't want to get rid of my chair. I like my chair. She talks. She confirms. Connie confirms. But my 18 million beautiful subscribers with your bright-eyed, shifty-eyed ass have selves. I woke up this morning. I had 2 more subscribers. I have my subscription number. I haven't moved in years. and those that don't know, 18 is just 18. Every one of my subscribers to me is a million. So I have 18 million. I have 20 million subscribers now. The 2 subscribe, the 2 million who subscribe. My 20 million. 1914 on the timer when I looked up. 1919 by the time I said it. Okay. Hokey smokes. That just makes me so happy. Thank you. See? My viewership is going up. My numbers is going up. I'm at God and Santa and Miss Claus. All of it. Don't play. Don't play. God won. So if you're on the side of righteous, you on the side. God won. This ain't following after no man. This ain't following after no politicals. This ain't following after no preachers. This ain't following after no celebrities. This ain't following after no sports heroes. This ain't following after no rappers. This ain't following after nothing. None of that. Singers, none of that. This is the relationship that you have with your inner self, your higher self, your lower self, and taking the action. Getting into that alignment. Therefore, accessing your higher self. That's what that's about. Favorite word, I've said all the time. Alignment, alignment, alignment. I remember Rubik's Cube. They call it misaligned when it ain't right. One side will be off and it ain't right. You have to be in alignment. Not kind of alignment or sort of alignment or halfway alignment. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And once you do that, then you'll start seeing God and Santa Claus and everybody else in your 5D reality. Childlike wonder, bright eyes, just ideas plopping and splopping. Ideas plopping and splopping. Shoot. What you trying to mean? 21, 26 on the timer, right? Kind of check. Green tea. French vanilla creamer. Confirmation. And a powder spice mix of cayenne, turmeric, ginger, cinnamon, and nutmeg. I put the liquid, the powder stuff under everything, like. And over 2 years' time, well, that's not over 2 years, over a year's time, I've lost over 10 pounds. Not even trying, I wasn't trying because, I had to find that out. 22. Pause pose. Whenever there's a sync number, I like to do a pause from the 80s. That was my repertoire. I don't have any more. Stop. Got it. Wait. Okay. I came right back. All right. I came right. 5. That's what I was talking about. That's okay. I thought it was gonna hit me and I was gonna remember. But I'm 2300. I'm only gonna make this 30 minutes or so because I'm going hours now. I don't know if I'm doing that. So, but check it. 20 million. Ooh, well, this is where I hold my age right there. But see, that can be covered with makeup. See, I don't have any makeup on. And from a distance, it just looks like shadow face. So I'm actually happy for these little dark spots. It makes my own face. It gives it its own contours and stuff. It's cool. We put together perfectly, I think. You just have to appreciate it. I didn't like my face for like a long time. My nose or nothing. I don't mind so much. Confirmation. I looked at all my videos, and I've been making videos like for a long time, and the only reason I started doing it is because I was going through a broken heart, and it happens to everybody. Sometimes you gotta have a catalyst, get you into whatever it is you're supposed to do. And if you look at my videos, I was trying to be other people, and I was saying things that it wasn't myself. And almost every video I had sunglasses on in the beginning. I didn't even have light in my eyes, I did. I've always had light in my eyes, but I didn't notice it, kind of a thing. Or my own light was irritating my own demon. Oh, wow. That's why some people can't look in the mirror. They see their light and it irritates the dang gum. Whew. You found me, boy. You found. So I couldn't look in my own eyes. 24:42 on the timer. I love mirroring them. And talking about the mirror. I wore sunglasses in every video I did. I don't know if I was outside every time. I think I might have been, but Heck, I could have been on the inside and I had sunglasses on. But I did do my videos outside. I remember that. I would have different sunglasses. I had a collection of sunglasses and I was wearing them. I said, oh, that'd be something. That's what I thought I was saying. Ooh, that would be something cute. Just to wear some sunglasses, be different. I couldn't look my own self in the eyes. And that's the growth we see. 25, that's our own growth we see. That's dang amazing. So, but yeah, I was saying good stuff, but I wasn't, and I couldn't, and I was trying, and I'd stop. I started again on something else, and then I'll stop. I start again somehow, and then I'll stop. And that's me knocking. That's me. I don't think I'll stop anymore. I think I'll do what it is I'm supposed to do. Like I said, there's nobody helping me. I don't got no producers over here helping me. I don't got even no moderator, all that. You know, I'm trying to be a rebel. And I just feel like with this shift and knowing that God won, whoever needs to hear me or want to talk to me, I got two more million subscribers yesterday, baby. What? What you mean? What? So confirmation. It's kind of confirmation chair. So yeah, that's pretty awesome though. So, but anyway, looking back on my whole history and how I was coming along and doing things, looking at the numbers and knowing that at least every video at least had a view, you know. So I'm like, well, I want to touch one person, you know. But the one that had the most views, that had the meaning of life number 42, was this. Yeah, really my eye. Incense went out. I should go walk over there and get another one. It's just sitting over there. This. I did one reading like this years ago of this discipline. And it was the meaning of life readings. I mean, the meaning of life numbers that I got. So, this is a discipline by a man. This is the author of them. Murad, I'm probably saying that wrong. Murad A. Fari. That's Abu Quraman. And I like this one thing that he said. I know where it is. It usually opens right up to it. But of course, here it is. And this discipline found me in California. We were having a yard sale in the apartment building because our building, we lived on Sadakoy. We lived in Canoga Park, and the whole building was just took over. And they were like, "Oh, you can stay, but your rent is going to be like $1,800." And it was like $1,200. I'm like, nobody can afford this, dude. What are you doing? So we had a big multi-complex yard sale out there, and I had a lot of stuff out there. And this is what was at the yard sale. And the lady that was 2820 on the timer, the lady that had it, she said, "This is exactly for you." And it was I got the bag over there. It was in a purple bag with gold jinglies. And I don't have to lie. I don't got the 6. I don't got the lie, Craig. I don't got the lie. I'm back. Okay. I don't got the lie, Craig. It was in this bag. This system, this whole every card. 3 is the key, is what they call 6. These cards are actually what you do the Bukata reading with when you get, because it's really an intense thing and it takes a few minutes to get it done. But there's a quick way to do it. But anyway, it was all this in the bag, and I didn't even know it was in the bag. And she said, "No, that's exactly for you. That's exactly was for you." So I had it for years, and I was just sitting on it like 20 years. I got this like 20 years. I was just sitting on it. My nephews were babies when my body started moving. Was that 6? We count how many times my straps fall. They were babies. They're in their 20s. They're graduated college. They're engineers. These little babies is grown. So I've had this a long time, and I didn't use it. I didn't use it for myself. But in my going back and looking, the most views I had, meaning of life views, was this. And I said, well, shoot, people are hungry for this. So let me do that. I mean, actually, I could start doing avocado. I saw only one other person on this whole interwebs, or YouTube. So that's the only thing I have. Because I'm not a big socials. I don't have TikTok. I don't have any of all of that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Instagram, none of that. Snapchat, none of that. I have Instagram. I just don't use it. I don't remember how to. I mean, you just go on it, I guess, but I don't have it downloaded on my phone. YouTube, I spend the most time. Because I like the videos. I like cooking, learn stuff. I like the movies. I like finding communities. I like the way everybody's talking. Like, I know I get confirmation from 3118 all the time. And the reason I say the number is because maybe somebody likes to play or gamble or something, and that number might mean something. So I'm just inclined to say what I see. That's why I'm just explaining. But I love these. So that's how you do. You start out with all these blue cards, right? And there's messages on both sides of the card, but you only read one message. So there's thousands of combinations that could come up. You have one card, and this is what I'm doing, is called a premonition read. And what that is you have your green premonition card. You just slap it in there, and you just flip them around on the surface, on a flat surface. No, my legs are not a flat surface, but I have. So you just do that, and your brain is programming it. So what I want to do is read his intention of what this is. Real quick, 3219 on the top. Oh, 3221. I wanted to just use his words for a minute and let y'all know exactly what it is. But this is the author. This is Mr. Farid, him saying, this is his discipline. He developed it before I was even born. He was born in Auckland, New Zealand, from Lebanese parents, March 12th, 1922. So this man's been on a journey a long time. It came to me from a yard sale in California because we all had to move because rent got jacked up. And that lady didn't even know her. I lived in the building, but I didn't know her. Because like I said, everybody was coming together. And I was like, oh, this time I've been here, somebody's cool, and I could have learned something from somebody, but I was just always stuck to myself. So, this is exactly for you. This is 33, that was 3313 on the timer. This is exactly for you. I had to figure out what Abukara, but this is from the author's mouth. This is from Amrod's mouth. Mamrod. Check it. Abukara, the program of life, okay? Abukara is a positive program of life with its joys, its sorrows, its successes and failures, tears and anxiety, excitements and bewilderments, loves and passions, luck and misfortunes, ambitions and desires, expectations and the unexpected, birth and the destiny of life itself, which every human being must experience regardless of their status, prior to passing on to the mysterious valley of everlasting. I, the author, do not claim for one moment that I can foretell in any way anybody's future. What I do claim is that the mystery of premonition, which each and every one of us has experienced time and time and again, proves beyond any doubt at all that our brain does know our future, and that it is possible for our brain to reveal that future to us if given the opportunity. And for the first time in history of mankind, our brain is given that opportunity through the wonderful discovery of Abukra. which I humbly present to the world. Yes. It's almost unbelievable. I fully agree. 7. Yet fantastic. If true. Ladies and gentlemen, your first premonition with the 5D. I'm with you. I used to do this for myself. It's good to do it at least once a month. Once a year. I haven't done it in years. I just picked up those premonitions again, but I would break out the whole 3 keys and do the whole 9. And you do it. There's 12 spreads out, and you got the, it take a little minute. Like this here, this is, like I said, it's the premonition. And this is just a quick, something you can do on the daily. And this is what I was doing. This is just what I was using it for me. Selfishly now, but now I can use it for everybody. So, let me put it to that. So this is just me talking to my 20 million beautiful childlike wonder subscribers. Yeah, shifty, bright-eyed, having so-and-sos. Alright, so then you do that, spread them all out, which I did. Come back together. Ta-da. 36.28 on the timer. 3 stacks. Just 1 stack, 2 stack, 3 stack. Now you look, and you find where the green card is. Is it in this stack? Nope. Is it in this stack? Yes. These 2 go off to the side. Now there's a shuffle. 36.56 on the timer. Let's just do a quick shuffle. Let's go. Take a shuffle like that. And there's also, along in the deck, 3 cards that are blank. 2 cards. 3 cards. That's blank. I gotta go through my stuff again. I ain't done it in so long, I don't even have any blanks. But if you get a good eye and you get and it's a blank, your brain ain't got nothing to tell you. You pretty much on straight and narrow. You pretty much got it figured out. So, 37. And that's what's funny. Like I said, there's messages on either side. I don't know how when to tell you to stop. That card flipped itself, but it's not, you're not looking for flipping cards, you're looking for. And if the green card, the intuition card's on the bottom, you know what I'm saying, of the deck, after you do it and you close your eyes, you shuffle. What you're looking for is the green, whatever card, there we go, whatever card is under the green premonition card. You just flip it over. You don't flip like that because like I said, there's 2. So you just want to turn it over instead of flip it over. So looking, got it. Green card. Now. Ooh. Okay. Alright. No, this is how I do it. I'll get 2 messages out of this small deck. Okay, how you feel? Yeah, let's flip it upside down. I dropped all the guts out of that. Alright, I'm gonna do it quick. I'm already over 40 minutes. Green. Turn. Ooh, like that. And hold it. And this is how I've taken, just like people take tarot and turn it into their own. They still follow what they follow, but you add. So then he just would have did the 1. I do 2 in a small. Getting there. I do 2 in a small, 1 in the big, and draw 3 cards. And this is going to be a good reading. I think you guys are going to like this. Your brain's talking to you, and it's aligned with what I've been talking about. So this for me is confirmation. Because I see what you don't yet. So I'm excited. All right. Okay. Looking for the green. Looking for the green. It's just like a money thing. Looking for the green. The green is coming. The green will be found. The green will be found. Here you go. No clowning around. The green will be found. Mr. Bukra. Mr. Fairy. Furry. Oh, so you down there. Looking at you. Don't look at me. Look at you. Look at me. Look at you. Wow. Have I ever got a card? I'm gonna do that. All right. Okay, 40. Check this, y'all. I'm gonna book it ourselves. Reading the top card, the top message only. And as you see, there's two. You know, there's you in a line. This light, I get the light all crappy, wrong. Is it just too bright now? First it was like too dark. Now it feels like it's too bright. I don't know what to tell you. But it's just the top, not the bottom. Let's just show you the back. The first card, guys. 20 million childlike wonders. Why should you expect so much in return for so little? When you learn to be more generous with your love and yourself, you will reap in abundance that which you seek. If I wasn't so tight back with my lips and not wanting to talk, I could have talked more to the man I thought was God. I'm trying to say. I had to learn to give a little more. Give of myself. And then I do community service, and I actually do community service in the real community. You know? I put on shows where I pay people out of my pocket, and I don't even get. So I don't have sponsorship. I just I save money or do plasma or something where I can pay my artists. And that's, you know. So I do community service. But on the whole of it, I keep a lot of myself to myself. And I realize that. I know that I do. So, why should we expect so much in return? And this is talking about love and abundance and money and all that. Why should we expect so much in return for so little? And it didn't say generous with your money. All it says is learn to be more generous with your love and yourself. You will reap in abundance that which you seek. I was being selfish. I was keeping these readings to myself. Give of myself, my abundance will come. Lord have mercy. That's good. This one. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing this. I'm feeling like the Gucci Boochies. I got the Hoochie Boochies. For a time. Let's record this. Stop that and let that. That's too wrong. There it is. Oh no, my battery's low. Now I'm on 10%. Okay, I gotta go fast. 43:22 on the timer. For a time, mysterious and elusive Lady Luck will patronize and guide you. When she knocks at your door, welcome her. Don't run from the money. I done had that dream and put that on there. When she knocks on your door, welcome her. Take full and every advantage. Reap the harvest. She will not allow you to go wrong during her visit. That's why I felt so lucky. That's why I walked out of the casino with more than I walked in with. I ain't saying I got to be a thousandaire, but I wasn't broke. I was very happy with my little casino trip. Well, I saw Santa Claus. Saw Santa Claus on a Thursday and God on a Friday. The day Saturday, who I'ma see? David Hasselhoff, who I'ma see? For a time, was it 8? This child told you that's a Powerball. Every number, this thing falls till I'm finished. For a time, mysterious and elusive Lady Luck will patronize and guide you. When she knocks at your door, welcome her. Take full and every advantage, reap the harvest. She will not allow you to go wrong during her visit. Well, that's dope. I put a little bit more lip, a little bit more herbalist. The last card. I just said I'm gonna do this. All right, here we go. You ready? 45:05 on the timer. Write your 3 greatest desires in their order of preference. Study well. Delete 2. Scratch 2 off. The remaining 1 what? Okay, don't scratch them out. Just circle them. Delete 2. Okay, this is confusing my brain for a minute. Mr. Farad, Imrod Farid, what is you talking about? Right? Okay, just go with me here. So you tell me if you understand it. Write your 3 greatest desires in their order of preference. If you want love, money, well, go to Africa. Study well. Delete 2. It doesn't say which 2. It just says delete 2. The remaining 1 shall not be granted as yet. The other 2 shall. 1 by fate, 1 by destiny. So that's technically what it's saying. Take 3 things, write them in order, cross 2 things off. 1 thing won't come yet, but the other 2 coming fast. Write your 3 desires, write your 3 greatest desires in their order of preference. Study it well. Delete 2 of them. The remaining 1 shall not be granted as yet. The other 2 shall. 1 by fate, 1 by destiny. Wow. Give more of yourself. Be more generous to others with your love and yourself. I'm learning that too. Sometimes I feel like I got a chip on my shoulder for like no reason. Like I made a video where I was talking about the man putting his hand in front of me at the Waffle House and trying to. And I said, "You don't get your." And I got mad. I cussed. Like I didn't mean to. So I need to just stop and understand it's the light that they see. It's not like they think I'm so fine and all that. It's not. It's just the light. And a lot of people ain't got to see it because if they're still in 3D and you vibrating all this high on 5D, that's going to be something different to them. So be that light. I'm understanding it now. I'm understanding it now. Not all of it. I don't got all the answers, right? But I'm understanding a lot more. And when I get it and understand it down a little bit, y'all get it and understand it now, and I'll share it. That's your booklet for today, guys. Share, give more of yourself. You're going to reap in. It says reap in abundance that you seek, which you seek. So if you're looking for something, you'll pull it in the more you give of yourself and the love of love. You're going to be lucky. And that's something I feel too. That's why I'm going to the casino. I just went Thursday. I didn't even tell my own brain I was going. Usually I pack like really snacks and drink, zoop. I just went. It was a shock to everybody. I didn't tell a dang soul. A shock to every vascular part of every person living in. Whatever. If it's like, brain, where's she going? We don't know. She's just on the road. That's what I do. Stay to myself, man. I want to get out of town, and I did. For a time, mysterious and elusive Lady Luck will patronize and guide you. When she knocks at your door, welcome her. Take full and every advantage. Reap the harvest. She will not allow you to go wrong during her visit. Write your 3 greatest desires in their order of preference. Study it well. Delete 2. The remaining 1 shall not be granted as of yet. The other 2 shall. 1 by fate, 1 by destiny. 49:08 on the timer. That's dopely dope. I love it. So I didn't want to do an hour video. It looks like I'm still hitting the marks because we're going on 50 minutes right now. So that's what I'll do. And I might just do a pull in every video because there's no way we can get every answer on these cards. Me pulling like that. There's just no way. Look at all these cards. Answers on both sides. And there's just all that many. You could do this forever, So, like I said, he just does a premonition with 1. I do it with 3. Just to give a more full overall view. So it done said we start giving more of ourselves, and our love to people around us. However that means for you reaching out, you know. You got luck all over you. Luck running over you, running you down. Don't run from it like I did in the dream. Don't run from the money. Lady Luck is trying to knock on the door. You're going to let her stay out there. Let her come in. Fix her a warm bowl of soup. And y'all watch House together. watch Teen Titans together. You and Lady Luck just chilling. And write your 3 greatest desires down in order of preference. Best, better, bigger, however you want to write. Delete 2. The one that's there won't be fulfilled yet. The other 2 will. One by fate, one by destiny. That's dope. Alright, guys. I'm Lena. This Black Smoke Chat. I got some bright, shifty, 5D having eyes so-and-sos. With my childlike wonder, and so are you. With your bright eyes. And thank you so much for spending time and fellowship and like, share, subscribe. Thank you for my new 2 million subscribers. I'm so happy, guys. Thank you so much. 5108 in, and I'm going to let it go. And I'm going to come back and talk some more talk, and we can walk some more walk, all right? Because the 5D is here, and we're doing this thing. All right. Thank you. Don't hustle the hog. Don't hustle the hog. Don't hustle the hog. I love you. Bye. Oh, like, share, subscribe, all that housekeeping. Bye. See you guys.